Hey there, it's Mike Lewenzik here from Anjin Martial Arts. And today I'm not going to be demonstrating any techniques or showing any escapes or self-defense. I just want to talk with you about martial arts and my journey on this path, and just to see if it may connect with you and or members of your family. When I was younger, I was really interested in martial arts. I found it to be fascinating. However, back then, that was before the internet, and our library, I think, had one dusty old book on karate that didn't really make a lot of sense to me. And I lived in a small rural area in Massachusetts where nothing much happened. One day a friend of mine called me and said, "Hey, there's a martial arts school coming to Hamden where we lived." I said, "No, come on, they wouldn't be doing that." "Yeah, check it out. It's in the newspaper. They're having an open house, this weekend. Come check it out." So I went to the open house demonstration, and sure enough, I met the person who was leading the classes, and he started the demonstration, and he was a small person, and he was throwing people twice his size and just handling whatever they threw at him. He just took care of it. I was amazed. My jaw was in my lap. I was like, wow, I want to do that. I was so excited to going from searching and picking up any little tiny tidbits of information I could to seeing it right in front of me, and it really rose my spirit and got me very interested. So as it happened, my folks said, "Well, your birthday's this month. If you want to try classes for a month for your birthday, if it's something you like, we'll kind of take it from there." So I joined, and right away I just was immersed in the whole culture and the class, the language, everything just was just delicious to me, and I really liked it. And I found that this was the first thing that I've discovered that I believed I could really get good at. I could get good at this, and I did, and I have, and I still train. But some things changed in my life. When I was younger, actually when I was much younger, my older sister, for whatever reason, she caught a lot of guff from people. A lot of people picked on her. And then when she moved on to school and I showed up, younger brother, oh, let's focus on him. So she kind of left the scene and all the attention went to me. So I took a lot of crap when I was a kid, let's just say that. And had no idea what to do. I just, was terrified of conflict. I had no idea about defending myself or anything. And then when I was getting into high school, I started taking martial arts classes. And my confidence just started to grow, and I found so many different ways to connect what I learned in class to school, to other scholastic sports, to relationships, to just health, just all kinds of things. And there was this one time where someone in my high school talked to the biggest kid in class, the biggest, strongest, scariest guy. It was like his 6th year of high school, I don't know, whatever. And he sat down right next to me one day in the cafeteria, and he says, "So, somebody tells me that you're telling people that you can kick my ass because you're taking karate." And I must have been white as a sheet, but I gulped and said, "Well, I don't know who is telling you this, but those words certainly have never left my mouth. As I just started, I'm a yellow belt. Even if I could, there's no way I could do this. It's not coming from me, just to let you know." So he kind of snuffed it off, and he got up and he left. And but since then, even I've never had to physically hurt anyone to defend myself. I've not been attacked. And all the people that used to bust me and bust my chops and tease me and pick on me and all that stuff, that all just fell away. And I never had to confront anyone. I never had to punch anybody, ever. Because the change happened in me. I changed. I changed the way I carried myself. I changed the way I interacted with people. I changed my level of communication. So those problems just fell off, and they weren't problems anymore. And I didn't really consciously do anything. It was just because of the training. Now, I don't know if you yourself have had any problems with other people, maybe neighbors, or that jerk of a coworker who's always riding you or whatever, or if your kids are getting bullied at school, or there's people giving your kids a hard time. I can't say enough about good martial training. In Anjin martial arts, we don't just train you to kick and punch and throw and all that. We train you to be a good person. So if a person gives you good energy, we give them good energy back. And if they give you bad energy, we give them good energy back anyway. So I hope this was helpful. If you like what you saw, please check out the comments down below. See you next time.